honey, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a get ready with me chit chat video. I am going out to lunch with some friends to catch up, and I thought I would come here and catch up with you guys and let y'all know what's going on with me with dating and all that kind of stuff. So if y'all are interested, go ahead and stay tuned. Alright everyone, so everything I'm going to use today is going to be drugstore friendly. That's how I like to keep it. And I'm not going to be mentioning any other products. Most of the stuff that I'm using is stuff that you've seen me on use on my channel before. And you know me, I'm a if it ain't broke, don't fix it type of girl. So, let's moisturize. Let me moisturize my skin. As y'all can see, I'm looking very washed out. I use that Too Faced palette. Not the Too Faced palette. That Morphe X James Charles palette, y'all. It is so pigmented. Like, I'll wash my skin. I'm moisturizing with this Clinique, what is this Clinique Moisture Surge 72-hour auto replenishing hydrator. Y'all really love this. A little bit goes a long way. Y'all, she showed me this little jar. I was like, girl, what am I gonna do with that? But like a little goes a long way. Like, I was like, okay. And I love this stuff. Like, I work in a hospital and it gets so dry in there. And yeah, I just put a little bit of this on and I'll be good all night. Like, I love it. So yeah, go get the Clinique Moisture Surge 72-hour auto replenishing hydrator. I know it's a little bitty jar, but it'll make you want to buy the big one, honestly. Moisturized. Okay, so let's start with talking about dating. So if you've seen my previous video, and if you haven't, go look now, go check and see. I'll have it up here. Go click on it, go watch it. I recently started dating. I started dating this year, which is a crazy time to start dating. This is when like Corona started. And I really wasn't dating much. I went on a couple dates with people and, you know, kind of just didn't go anywhere from there. But from my last video, you can tell like I was really excited about the person I was dating at the time. And, you know, being single for the past year, I was really excited. With that being said, I am no longer dating. I know, right? So it's like, Sonny, you was just so excited about. Yeah. I'm no longer dating. And the reason, because I just honestly, y'all, I just really wasn't ready. I really wasn't ready. And I thought I was, but this recent experience really made me realize that I was just not ready to date. I found myself like repeating my same cycle, like the same habit, just repeating the same thing over and over again. And I'm just like, I made a whole video on dating standards, y'all. A whole video. Did not take my own advice. This is the craziest thing ever. I found myself just being repetitive, doing the same, making the same mistakes I was doing. Like, I made a whole video on relationship advice, and I look back, and now I'm just like, I didn't even take my own advice. Y'all, it was just ridiculous. And I was just like, you know what? This is not it for me, you know? So I found myself to where I was in a situation where, you know, me and the guy at the time I was dating it was just a lot of miscommunication, and I just really think we weren't on the same page. Needless to say, you know, it just didn't work out. And, you know, I'm not fucked up about it. I will say this, that I did really like the guy, but there were just things that honestly just didn't work out. And, you know, I'm glad that I learned that experience. Everybody's not meant to be in your life, you know. Some people aren't coming to your life temporarily. And I feel like that was one of the things that, you know, it just was what it was. But at that same time, it was just like, I was going through so much. Like, I went through like this just, I was having like an overflow of negative emotions, and I was just feeling terrible. Like, I was just feeling so hopeless and so sad just about the direction of my life and where everything was going. And I just felt so bad, y'all. Like, I just was so sad. I was just so over emotional. I could not like stop crying. Like, I was crying every 15 minutes. I could not figure out what was wrong with me. Like, dead ass, I'd be at work, like, I'd just be crying, and I finally pull myself together, right? And I go to work, and I get to work, and I think I'm okay, and then I be getting ready to start my work, and then the tears would just be running down my eyes, and I would have to like go in the restroom and just go in the restroom and kind of just breathe and cry it out a little bit, because I didn't want people to ask me, oh, what's wrong? But y'all, there was a time where I went in the restroom like 3 times during my shift to cry. Like, it was just an overflow of emotions, y'all. I just could not shake that. And then I just got to a point where I was just done. Like, I was tired of feeling that way. So I sat myself down, and I had to figure out, like, what is it? Like, what's going on with my, with my life, with me? And I had to just took the time, and I had to journal. I had to assess myself and figure out, like, what's going on in my life? What do I want? What do I need? What am I sad about? What's angering me? What's making me feel like this? And in doing that, I find that I had, a lot of things that I really hadn't addressed. A lot of things that I had kind of just tucked in. And that's what happens, y'all, when y'all don't deal with things head on. Stuff manifests in your life in different ways. And I guess I really didn't realize, because I thought everything was okay. But it took a moment like that for all that stuff to come out. And when I sat down and I analyzed my life and myself, I started seeing, like, damn, I'm not happy. Like, I'm not, I still have a lot of things that I need to deal with that I thought, I thought I was over. But apparently not. So with that, I began to like remove myself from social media, from friends, from family. I just needed to isolate myself, and just started like focusing on me, being one with myself. So I'm meditating. And if you know anything about me, I'm a spiritual person. I've always been a spiritual person. I grew up in a very religious household, but as I got older, I kind of started straying from religion and started just dipping into spirituality more. So I feel like that was something. I was just so disconnected from myself, and I feel like I needed to reconnect with spirit. So, I began to meditate, and I started digging deeper into my spirituality, working on, I had to, I cleanse, I have white sage, so I went and cleansed myself. I cleansed my environment. I started getting into aligning my chakras and just really digging deeper into spirituality. And y'all, once I did that, I really felt myself starting to reconnect, and I realized that was happening to me. I was disconnected from my true self, and that happens. Needless to say, that's kind of why I ended up in this karmic relationship. And we kind of put ourselves in situations where we're just like dealing with the same stuff over and over again, y'all. And I'm sorry, I'm like a terrible multitasker. So maybe this Get Ready With Me chit chat is like not the best. But yeah, so I started digging deeper into my spirituality, and I really and that's really what it was. It's just like, I really just need to connect with self. Y'all, I'm so busy talking. I didn't prom. Let me get off here and prom. Okay, y'all. So I'm gonna let me put some primer on. But what was I saying? Yeah, this is my thing. It's like, if you don't work on yourself, if you don't actually take time to address the things that are in your subconscious, like, you will find yourself repeating the same steps over and over again. That's why I said, like, If you're not ready, and that's what I will commend myself, because I did tell myself that if dating wasn't working out and it was causing me to lose my peace of mind, that I would, quit dating. And I'm very proud of myself that I stuck to that, because, I just don't need to be out here allow myself, to be vulnerable and giving myself emotionally, or even, my energy to, putting it where it don't belong. So right now I'm really just focusing on myself, giving myself that energy, focusing on, reconnecting spiritually, and working on my goals and manifesting the things that I want in life. And honestly, that's really what's, important to me, is reconnecting spiritually with myself. So I'm doing that. And I wanted to tell y'all, like, if you are a spiritual person, I will say that I had my first spiritual awakening in like 2014. And when I first started, I would get here on YouTube. I'm going to link his information below. His name is Ralph Smart. I mean, he is absolutely amazing. He's really helped me with my spiritual journey. He is so informative. I just love everything I love his energy. Yeah, he is really amazing. So if you're getting into spirituality, if you're not really spiritual, but you want to kind of know some things, or you're digging into them, I would suggest y'all really go ahead and watch him. Another guy who like really was helping me when I was going through all this stuff emotionally, I found him on TikTok. I'm going to list his Instagram and stuff below too. His name is Motivational Speaker. I think that's his name on TikTok and on Instagram. Y'all, he is absolutely amazing too. Y'all, he has so much emotional intelligence, and he is just like highly in tune, like very enlightened. So his videos have been like a tremendous help for me over, getting over the thing that I was going through. And y'all, I can just tell y'all now, I feel so connected with myself, y'all. Like, if you're not a spiritual person, granted, there are tons of other resources that y'all can use, to get yourself. But my most important thing is just like, take time. If you find that things are not going right in your life, or you just not feel like, separate yourself, isolate yourself from the world if you had to, and just step back and reconnect with yourself. I love like going out to the park and like laying my little blanket out and just like being out in nature. I have like a little nature spot that I go out to. Like, I'll take my music and listen to binaural beats out there. Like, anything, y'all. Anything that you find like that you can do, like, do it. And don't allow this world to consume y'all, because it really it really will. So yeah, spiritual. I'm dipping it back into my spirituality. Trying to reconnect with myself. And I'm using the NYX Born to Glow Natural Radiant Foundation. And what is this? Cappuccino. This is a really good shade for me, you guys. I really like this foundation. It's supposed to be like a natural finish foundation, but I feel like it's giving me a satin finish. Okay, I'm probably overdoing it, y'all, because it doesn't have a pump. And y'all know it's really easy to overdo it when you do not have a pump. Let me find my brush. All right, y'all. So, okay, I got this brush. This is the e.l.f. Buffing Foundation Brush. I already used this once, like last night. I know. Don't judge me. Judge ye not, be judged. I really like this brush. I be thinking that, like, y'all don't need them expensive brush. Go get y'all a nice, affordable brush and make it do what it do, baby. I like this brush a lot. So that's what's been going on with me, you guys. I have just been, like, I'm no longer dating. And I'm really, like I said, like, I am really grateful for experiencing certain things. You have to be grateful for the experience, because I'm like, without that experience, I never would have reconnected as strongly as I have with my spirituality. So everything happens for a reason. I'm grateful for every experience, because every experience is a learning experience. And like I said, like, the guy I was dating, like, he was a cool guy. And I don't have no regrets. Like, I really enjoyed the dating experience. And it just, made me realize that I need to work on myself. Because I still have some things that I need to work on, and I'm just not ready. And, I'm what's most important right now. So, I'm really thankful for, life experiences. Whether they're good or bad. They're all good, because you can always learn from them. So, I'm reconnecting spiritually, and I'm doing things. I find myself doing things that I know make me happy, So, I recently started getting into, y'all know, of course, if you're on my channel, you already know that I'm into fashion and beauty and whatnot. So I recently started doing brand promotion. I am a brand ambassador for a small local company clothing line. It's called Official Grind Addicts. They're based here in Kansas City. Most of their fashion, they do like streetwear fashion. So I'm gonna leave some stuff up a bit. Y'all go ahead and check them out. They really got some really good quality products. And I would not lie to y'all, but they are quality products. Like, you want good stuff, y'all know y'all have to pay for it. So go ahead and check out officialgrindaddict.com and check out some of their merchandise. They have really great quality products. So yeah, I've been doing that. I wouldn't say I'm kind of getting my feet into modeling. I'm going into with the Born to Glow. This is the Radiant Concealer from NYX. It is in the shade. What's the shade? I'm sorry. It's in the shade Golden Honey. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about this. Like, I thought I liked this concealer, but the coverage ain't here, sis. I found myself that I had to, like, really apply a lot of this. And then it's like, it's not much product in here at all. Come on, product. There we go. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about, like, I love NYX products. Don't get me wrong, I absolutely adore them. But, and like I said, I love the finish of the foundation. Absolutely love it. Okay, so like I said, I kind of dipped my feet into modeling, and I'm just like, I kind of like it. Like, I really like where it was going. I like what it was doing. I like being a part of something. Like, it really made me feel good to just be, doing something that I like to do. So I am doing that, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm really happy. I'm really excited. I feel like with everything going on, I'm really starting to, I'm really just like transitioning to a place where I'm supposed to be. And like, yeah, I'm really excited for that. I'm really excited about the thing. So like I said, I'm gonna leave links in the description box for those I guess you can call them motivational speakers. I wouldn't necessarily call them, but I'm gonna leave in the description box, and I'm gonna link Grind Addicts clothing in the description box. And I guess I'll tell you what I'm doing when I'm going to lunch today. So I'm meeting with my friend, Brittany, and we don't get to hang out much. Yeah, I'm really much of a, like, I guess you can consider me a loner. I'm gonna set my face. No, let's set our foundation. Can we do that first? So sorry. Can we really? Let's set. Yeah. Let's talk about friendship. How about that? Let's get into that. So, I've known my friend since high school. We met, when did we meet? It was sophomore year in high school? Sophomore year, yeah, sophomore year of high school. We've been cool over the years. We haven't been like we're not really like close, but every now and then we do kind of catch up, and when we got stuff to tell each other, y'all, it be juicy. It be juicy. You know, you got that one friend that when y'all don't see each other much, but when y'all see each other, it's like, bitch, this what's been going on with me. Guess what? You know what I mean? Like, it never, like, it does not cease. Like, the juiciness does not cease. So, yeah, this is that friend. This is that friend. I did have a friend that I believe we were friends since eighth grade. And, you know, we kind of just went our own separate ways. There was just, like, that's another thing I want to tell y'all guys. It's like, I know that sometimes we feel obligated to certain people. We feel like because we've been friends for so long, or because we've been through so much, that we feel like, even when you're in a relationship, you feel like you just, because of the time and the energy that's put in, you feel like you just have to deal with so much of people's stuff. And I'm here to tell you that you don't. You don't. Other people's mistakes are not your mistakes. Other people's failures are not your failures. You are not obligated to anything. For anyone. Like, as long as you're a loving person, like, as long as you're loving that person the best way that you know how, like, genuinely and wholeheartedly, then you don't owe anything to that person. You don't owe them that. Like, people feel like they can treat you a certain type of way, and that's one, because you allow them to do so, and two, we put up with so much thinking, oh, this is my best friend, or this is the person that I love, or this is my family. Like, we put up with so many toxic people in their toxic ways just because we feel like we're obligated to. No, you come first, honey. I don't care if it's your friend, it's your family, it's your man. You come first, and don't feel like you have to deal with certain people's stuff. I feel like I'm the person I am. I will always be genuine. I will always treat people the way I've always been taught, that to treat people the way that I want to be treated. Alright, y'all, so my phone doesn't want to let me be great today. It died out on me, but I went ahead and finished my makeup, applied my lashes. I'm gonna add a highlight and a lippy, and we'll do something to this hair, and then I'm gonna come back and then I'm gonna show y'all the outfit. So I'm gonna highlight with the Wet n Wild highlighting bar. So like I was saying, y'all, yeah, like I try to treat people the way, you know, that I want to be treated. And I know that, like, I sound like I'm like super like a goody two shoes, but honestly, my conscience won't let me treat people bad. Like, even to people that, like, I know have done me wrong, like, I still am a good person, which is why I really separate myself, because they could leave me, like, really, you know, people really like to take advantage of people like me. So I don't have many friends, and I don't, you know, and I just don't surround myself around people that I know just don't appreciate the kind of person that I am, because I know I'm a real person. I'm a good person, I'm genuine, and I care about people. But at the same time, I'm not going to allow myself to, you know, be taken advantage of by anyone. So, there's that. I'm going to, let's line our lips. And I want to do an eye look. I don't want to do an eye look. I don't line our lips. Just brown liner. Just a basic brown liner. But shit, protect y'all energy. If you don't get nothing from this video, heal. Heal yourself. Work on yourself. Sit down. Like, if you gotta sit down, then you gotta get a pen and paper and a notebook. And you have to just write out of things that bother you in your life. Like, just do it. Start the healing process. That's what I want to say. Like, if you don't take anywhere from this video, start your healing process. You'll be like, this is the ColourPop Ultra Gloss, and Me V the World, I guess. Yeah. Start your healing process. Whatever you do whatever you have to do to take it. Like, if that means confronting some people, do that. The healing is for you. The healing is not for them. Like, holding on to all the anger and holding on to frustration and even allowing stuff to manifest negatively in your life. Like, you blocking your blessings. Work on yourself until you are ready to, until you are whole within yourself. That's what I had to learn. That I had to be whole within myself before I went looking for it elsewhere. And this is my thing. The way that the universe is aligned. When you're aligned, things will happen to you naturally. Things will just happen in divine order. Everything happens in divine order. What's meant for you will be for you, and it will come to you when it's supposed to come to you. And that's what I had to learn, and that's what I had to understand. And that's why I said what's important now is focus on yourself and working on yourself. And anything that is for you and meant to you will come for you. You don't have to try. You don't have to, anything that you have to push, that you had to force, it is not meant. Love is not meant to be forced. Love is not something that you have to try to hold together, because anything that is meant for you will be. All right, you guys, let me do something. I feel like I'm done. Let me play with my makeup a little bit more because I'm a terrible multitasker. Let me do some to this hair, and then I'm coming back with an outfit. Okay, you all, so let's get into outfit details. This set is from Boohoo. The jacket is from Fashion Nova. The hat is from Forever 21. And the bag is also from Boohoo. Everything is very affordable. I'll leave links in the description box below. Okay, everyone, that is all that I have for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I want you all to leave a comment below and tell me what's one thing that you all do to help yourselves feel better when y'all going through a tough time. Something that you do that's positive that y'all do that just really helps y'all reconnect with yourselves. I hope you all really like this video. I kind of had fun making it. Y'all know I'm a terrible multitasker. But go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.